K-I-D, the Kid Capri.
The most renowned DJ in the history of hip-hop. He's a Grammy Award-winning DJ-producer who has worked with artists such as Jay-Z, Mary J. Blige, and Usher.
Yeah, homie, I'm the original King Macaroni. Before you say my name, you better say it like you know me. The girl been thinking about me every time she feelin' lonely, cause I've been around the world and everybody know me.
Well, the way I was raised, I always knew I was gonna do something. I always knew it was gonna be something that was gonna be big for me at some point. I didn't know it was gonna be the DJ thing.
Well, I'm still doing, you know, the tapes and whatnot, you know, and I'm still doing a lot of parties, a lot of shows and whatnot. I'm #1 on the radio.
My grandfather played trumpet for Dizzy Gillespie, Count Basie, and Miles Davis, and a lot of different jazz artists that was hitting at that time. He did a lot of sitting work. And then his son, my father, he made a lot of soul records. And so the music always been around. So at 4 years old, I started playing on drums and knew about beats and grooves and stuff like that. And as a little kid, growing up listening to James Brown, I already knew that hip-hop element was there before I even knew what hip-hop really was. I didn't even think the mixtapes gonna do what they did, but it started, when I started putting them out around 88, it just climbed and it just went from there.
I'm saying as we take it back to the days on the sounds of the old school, with the sounds of the Kid Capri for you and yours.
Russell was at the show and he seen how this crowd was going crazy for me. And he had just walked up and said, "What do you think about being on a comedy show?"
And let's give it up to the hottest DJ in the land, Kid Capri!
And at first it didn't make any sense to me, a DJ with a comedy show, but then I thought who was out of question is Russell Simmons, HBO, right. Let's just do it. We ended up doing it, and it was the biggest thing on TV, man, and it stayed that way for 16 years. You know, I won a Grammy. I didn't expect to do that. I gave Hard Knock Life to Jay-Z, right, which was produced by 45 King, but then I produced this like that.
Watch this, yo. Come on. Don't stop.
You have to understand that it's not really about you, you're the deliverer. It's about the fans, it's about how they want to feel when they come to see you. How would I want to feel if I see myself and I was in the crowd watching myself, how I would want to, you know, feel. And that's our job, that's what we're here to do.
Yo, whenever I stand up, that means you was the
We're here to make sure that people are satisfied and when they get with us, they feel better than they did before they got with us.